Hey everybody, welcome to another unboxing video. This here is an unboxing video of another security camera setup. This camera setup is a direct, I would say a direct competitor to the Harbor Freight wireless security system that a lot of you guys love. As a matter of fact, recently I had a guy love the Harbor Freight security system so much that he felt that I disparaged people from buying it in my review, and he felt so strongly that I I didn't represent the security system in a fair way, that he unsubscribed from my channel. He was just like, hey, if you don't correct this, you know, I love your channel, but I can't go on with you anymore. And I was just like, wow, holy crap. I thought that my Harbor Freight review was very favorable, but I do not share those sentiments. I don't think that the Harbor Freight security camera system is the greatest thing that's ever come along. I think it's usable. I think that people, you know, a lot of people will like it. It's pretty simple and easy to set up, but I don't think it's the end-all be-all like this guy did. So I'm really excited to try out a direct competitor to that system and see how it lines up, see how it compares, how one performs to the other. And I'll cover some of that in my review. But this here is the, see how you pronounce it, Sequro security system. And like I said, it's very, you know, it's very similar to the Harbor Freight system that you guys seem to really like. And is this one better? So inside the box we got the obligatory network cable, which is awesome. We have on top here the power supplies. Power supply for the monitor, power supply for the camera, or vice versa, which I don't know yet, you know, but power supply. Okay, so inside the box we have the screen unit. Let me see if I can get this pointed down. I always love to adjust cameras and stuff when I'm in the middle of videos. That's always perfect. Looks great. Okay, it's a little down a little more. Shows off my warm belly. Okay. So inside here is the monitor device. A couple of thank you cards. Thank you and blah blah. So here's the monitor. It's got two antennas like that, very similar to the Harbor Freight unit, 7-inch. Got a little stand on the back that it kind of rests on. Network cable plug right here. But this thing has something that you guys asked me about with the Harbor Freight thing. Man, I don't know how many times I was asked this question. So a lot of people asked me how to connect a external monitor to the Harbor Freight security system, and you can't. It's not designed for that. It doesn't have that feature. This one does. This one does have that feature. On the side of the unit is an HDMI out port right there. I know a lot of you are going to really love that, and that's going to be worth the price of admission for a lot of you right there. If this thing ends up being any good, you're probably going to love that feature. Okay, got the features that you guys asked me for on the Harbor Freight one a bunch of times, so pretty anxious to try that out, see how that works. Okay, so let's move on. So inside the bottom, in the bottom of the box, is the camera. Okay, let's get this out of here and check it out. Oh boy. Guys, can you hear that? It's metal. It's a metal case camera, metal mounting. That's initial impressions are very good. That's that's a much better feeling camera than the plastic hollow feeling Harbor Freight one. Pretty anxious to try that out. The only negative that I can see so far in this kit, and this is the antenna and the screws for the camera to set the camera up. Okay, so that's everything in the box. Wow, look how long this cable is. This is another direct contrast to the Harbor Freight system. Is look how long this cable is. This looks like it's quite a bit longer than the Harbor Freight one, which a lot of you complained about. It sounds like I'm trying to bash the Harbor Freight system, and I'm not. I'm just pointing out that it's not like the greatest thing. What it is convenience. It's if you've got a Harbor Freight near you, you buy this thing and you bring it home. It works good. It works good. I got no complaints, but it's not the greatest thing that's ever, compared to other systems, it's not the greatest thing ever. As you can see, for about the same price, this kit goes for about the same price when you factor everything in. Let me put the camera away. And so this kit comes with one camera, which the Harbor Freight one comes with two. Okay, so there is that. But if I'm not mistaken, don't hold me this because I'm in my van. I'm not like next to the internet. But I think that this is cheaper than the Harbor Freight kit. I do believe that it is, and I believe that it's substantial. Not substantial. It's not like this is $1 and the Harbor Freight one's $2.50 or anything. But I'm saying markable difference as far as the price. It's got the features that you asked me for. Okay, and they sent me a second camera. Here's the second camera, just so I could test it out, apples to apples. I didn't want to test out, the Harbor Freight thing has two cameras, and there's a reason why you have to test it apples to apples, because the bandwidth is a consideration. The Harbor Freight camera system, for instance, if you were just running one camera, would operate better. It would have better performance because of using less bandwidth and the speed of the recording capability. Well, all of those things would factor in, so it would clearly perform better with one camera. Well, the same with any security system. Okay, so here's the second camera. It comes with all the same things. Power supply, antenna screws. I'm not going to pull that out because it's got to be installed. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to install these cameras. Man, my house is getting ridiculous. I think my neighbors must think I'm some sort of like crazy person or something, because I've been doing security camera reviews for a little bit of time now, and I have security cameras everywhere. I mean, they are everywhere now. But it's cool because I can flip them on and off and compare them side by side and really give you a good idea of how they perform against each other, which one's better than what, and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think many people have as many cameras on their property as I do, so yeah. And I'm very appreciative to any company that steps up to the plate. They know what I'm about. They know that I'm going to give them an honest review. If their product isn't any good, they know I'm going to say that. I will not, I feel like I have to say this now after every video, I'm not going to compromise my values. I'm not going to say something is good and it's not. So I have a lot of respect for any company that goes, I know that about you, and I'm sending you my product anyway. You say it. You say whatever you need to say. And this, I got, that's not easy for a company to do, because I can either send people to their product to purchase it, or it could be a complete disaster for them. So I respect that. them taking a shot on me. They don't have to. There's plenty of YouTube reviewers, influencers, or whatever you want to call us, that will do whatever they want them to do. I'm not one of those, so I feel like you've got to have a pretty good, you know, product if you're willing to send it to me. So I'm pretty excited. Take a look at this. I'm going to start the install now and start the review. I'm not gonna do a review right away. We're gonna test this thing out, run it through its paces. I'm going to use it and see how it compares, and then I will do a review. So look for that in the future. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think of this? What do you think of this unit in comparison to, you know, what you've seen in the past? Let me know what you think. Talk to you guys later on that end.